Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 2 of this LC house. Let's get started. So in the last video, we started working on this project. We added the grid line, levels, and some dimension. Now we're gonna continue working on this. So we started from the last video, we added basic wall, exterior wall number 1. Now we're gonna add it on our project. So we start off by adding at D1. So click on D1. But before you click, make sure to check base constraint to level 1 and then top constraint to level 2. Click apply. Let's maximize this a little bit. And then if you change it here, you'll be able to change it right here as well. So either way, it will work. And then the location line will be wall centered, and then change is already checked. So click on D1, and then from D1 go to D2. So click right here. After that, go down 2700 from the D grid. So 2700, click enter, and then across number 3 grid line, and then go up to C grid line, and then go across again to C5, going all the way down to F5, and then going across here, across F4, and then here what we need to do is we need to type in 1900, and then go across again to this grid line, number 3 grid line, and then going down to E3, and then go across E2, and then here we need to type in 2900, and then go across again to number 1 grid line, and then finish off at D1. Press escape and then escape again. So this is the shape of our house or our building, and then we're gonna form it more. We're gonna add in some border, and then here as well. So we've done adding our exterior wall. Now let's click on wall again, and then we're going to add interior wall. So here we could edit type. We can also duplicate this, but here instead we're going to put in interior wall number 1. Press OK, click on edit, and we're going to maintain the thickness to 200. So we're gonna just leave that alone. And here we need to create or just leave it at gypsum wallboard. So for me, I'm going to duplicate this material, and you can put it as white wall. So all the attributes that gypsum wallboard has will be incorporated to white wall as well. So that's fine. That's what we want, because we just want white basically. So press OK and then OK again. And then here we're going to box this off. So knowing that the 200 millimeter thickness is good enough. I don't need to check the alignment of the face here, so we don't need to worry about that. I'm happy with what we have. And then now what we could do is, so basically it's more of an open concept. So most of this one is as is, and we don't need to add in some walls. So only right here, this will be our powder room. Stairs will be located right here. Kitchen, dining area, and living area. And we will also have a pole in the middle, some areas right here, and then we also have laundry and a dining area for outdoor dining area or outdoor patio. So that's our setup. What I could do is we could add in our border wall so that we could see what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do now is create another wall, and then we could just duplicate this, and then let's just call border wall. Press OK, and then edit this. We could just duplicate this one as well, and then call it border wall. I'm doing this so that once we go to Twinmotion, we could change the walls, and it will just change on that area. So we don't need to worry about anything else. So press OK, and then OK. And then now, I'm just going to add a wall right here without, I'm giving it some space. And then after that, let's go to 3D. I just want to make this one a little bit small. So maybe around 1500 from top offset, but it needs to be maybe -1000. I think that's good enough, and it will maintain that height. And then if we're ready, we can extend it to ground floor. So here in the exterior wall, it's very easy to extend everything to ground floor, because what we need to do is just hover or just put your cursor to one of the exterior wall, click on tab, and it will highlight everything except for this one. And then let's not highlight this, so all exterior wall, and then we could just select this base constraint to ground floor. So now that's on the ground floor. This one, we could put this one to ground floor as well, so that everything is extended already. We don't need to worry about that later. And then now we could just extend it right there. Another technique, so that we could add anything that we already added. If you select this and then type in CS, that's create similar under modify. So this icon is already grayed out because we're already using it. You'll be able to add in all of this instantly. So once you put anything right here, even a furniture, a wall, a door, you'll be able to select that, and it's basically the easiest way to add things right here. So now I have that one right there. And then here, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to select this again, CS, and then I'm going to add one right here, but on this area I want to pull it back around 2200, and then here go and put it to the third grid line, and then go down again, and then all the way to the fifth grid line, G5, and then you could basically connect them. And then here you could type in TR, that's trim and extend, under modify, which is this icon. And here it's like a fillet in AutoCAD. It's basically connecting everything in 90 degrees. So now here, this is where our front entrance is. We will have two car garage or two carports. So both will be carport. This will be our border wall, our main gate right here. And then we will have swimming pool and all those stuff. So now let's go to insert, load family, and then let's add some furniture. So let's go to furniture. Here we have tables, and then let's add the one for our dining. So here I'm gonna add table dining, and then CM. So every time you load something, you need to add it immediately so that you don't need to look for it. So CM is similar to clicking component and then place component. So it's basically same thing, but you don't need to click that anymore and then look for it. So you want to make sure that you keep unloading and anything that you add. So here we're going to edit this size. Let's see if we have different size. So here we have different size, but I want it to be bigger. So we could edit this type. We could duplicate this, and then we could put in dining table, or you could just leave it like that if you want. So we don't need to worry about that. Even the spelling is wrong, that's fine. Right here, I'm going to put in, let's make it 2000, and then for the width, let's put this one as 1000. Click OK, and that's the size that we have. I'm planning to make it bigger. Sorry, not edit family, so don't edit the family. You just need to click on edit right here. So here for the length, let's put this one at 3000, and then 1000 for the width. Oh, that's too much. So 2500. Yeah, 2500 is good enough. And then let's put it around in the middle, because we're going to add in some chairs here. So go back here, go to insert, load family, and then go back again, and then let's add in some seating. We're going to add this seat. Click open, CM. Let's add it here in the middle. We're just going to add it on one side, and then we're going to mirror this afterwards. And then let's space it out properly. Select that. We could use this mirror pick axis because we have some axis right here. Or what you can do is select all of this by holding on control button and selecting each and every one of them. And you can also use mirror draw axis. Now you will draw, you can even draw somewhere right here, wherever there's a midpoint. So you could use both of that type. And then after that, let's add in some of the toilet right here. So let's go to insert, load family. Maybe we could add in the seating here for the sofa. So let's use this sofa corbeau, and then CM, and let's add it right about here. And for this one, I'm going to edit and then duplicate, because I want to change the size of this one. So for this, let me move this one. I kind of like it longer. So for the width, let's put this one at 2500. And then for the depth, let's put this one at 800. And then as you can see, it basically go down to that. So that's our design right there. And the next thing is the toilet. So let's go to load family again, go back to the main, and then let's add in plumbing, architecture, fixtures, and then we have water closet. We have 2D and 3D. We don't need to put in the 3D, that's too much. So let's just put the 2D. Click open, type in CM, and then let's add this one right here. So we have this one right here, and then now let's add in our table right here. So in terms of table, let's add in the sink first. So go to sink, just go back. We have multiple sink right here, and I'm just looking for something. Maybe the round one is good enough. And all of this one is 3D already. So click on open, type in CM. Let's add it right about here. But instead of line, let's do this properly. So let's go and add in a section. Don't worry, we could flip that. Once you add that, you could flip here by using this flip section arrow. And then after that, you could double click here. We have this one right here. Now what we could do is we can also add an extrusion from here. So now let's click on architecture, model in place. I like using model in place because you can manipulate it easily. So here, generic model, click OK, and then OK. Click here, and then we could set this one as a wood material. Select wood, and then let's choose one of this one right here. Once you do, click rectangle, and then let's just add it right about here, and then click finish. Now let's go to our section and then pull this one up, and then pull this one right here. So in terms of thickness, it's depending on you, but we could just do it like that for now. And then let's click on finish, and then let's look at it at 3D view just to see how it looks. So that looks nice. At least we have something like that. And then we have a table to represent that one. Why not let's add in some mirror and some storage right here. So what we could do is we could click on model in place, or we could edit this in place and then click on extrusion. We're already in section, so here select extrusion, pick a plane. We're going to select this face, and then we could add in the mirror first, so that's important. So select that, select here, and then look for, type in mirror, and then we have a mirror right here. Pull it up, apply, okay, and then here we could just set this one as 5. Click on edit, or click on rectangle, and then we could just add something right here. and then click on finish. So we have a mirror here that we could manipulate how you want it, and then we could still work on the side here. So now we're going to create another extrusion, pick a plane again. I'm going to select this plane, and then here we have a rectangle, and then let's change this one to the same materials that we have. I believe it's something G. So timber, blue laminate timber, and then it's basically the same material as the table that we did, but I just want to create a nook here. So here I'm going to create the background first. So we have the background. Now create another one, pick a plane, then let's select that background right there. And then we could just do pick line on right here, and then let's offset this to maybe, let's offset this to around 20, and then let's see how it looks. Let's put it at 50 to give it some thickness. I think 35 is good enough. And then here I'm just adding this one. Let's trim this one, trim and extend, TR, and then let's just add right here. And then in terms of depth, we're going to change this to around 50 for now, and then we could manipulate that once we finish here. And then go to 3D, and as you can see, we could just add, or we could just extend this one like that. And then obviously we need to add some shelves right here. So I'm gonna add in a shelf, so I could edit this one again, edit extrusion, and then just add the same one right here. Don't worry about that. So here we could just do same thing, 35. Delete the ones at the end like that, and then select this and then copy. We're going to copy it from here so that we have the same width or same depth, and then here we could just manipulate it and then just add it like so. And I'm just going to eyeball it because I don't want it to be looking different. So SL, so we need to split right here, and then now trim and extend, TR. And then now click finish, and then finish again. And as you can see, we created this one. We have a back, and then we have a mirror right here. So that looks nice. We can also add something at the back here, the ones that it could go around for a light. So something to think about. So let's go back to level 1. So let's just finish for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.